Did you clean the table?
Niggas want the recipe, I said it's all grind. Had to go through in the rain to watch the day shine. This testimony taking faith, my glory go to God. Said I'ma keep this pace, I ain't racing this marathon. Package up in my carry-on. Smooth, super shy vibe. Sit back and play it cool while we vibe out. Sit and taste this food, have a drinking good time. But we all living fast, but we gon' die fly. We gon' die fly. Do say my cup on this one. Chef Malachi. Malachi. It's Malachi.
Good morning. Tired. It's gray outside. It's raining outside. Gotta go feed 10 people later. Alexandria will be here in about 2 hours. Hour and a half, whatever. We're getting prepped. Probably been to a grocery store this morning. Just tired, man. This week was, I spent a lot of time with just the business side of the business. Really trying to update my contracts, put in some new policies, change the way I'm doing some things, a lot of communication with clients and stuff. And it's just, man, mentally tired today. Still got to do 10 person a day, drive to Thibodaux tomorrow to do a 2-person dinner. Sunday, have to do meal prep for DG, so tired. Long weekend ahead, but the grind don't stop, you know. Did I mention I'm tired? Yeah. And when it's gray outside, it don't help, you know, like no sun outside don't really help. Went grocery shopping yesterday. Of course, I'm grocery shopping every day. But man, so like I said, I really spent this time this week with the business, and I was talking about some pricing and redoing like some pricing structures and things like that. And I was like, okay, let me just see like what I'm really averaging in grocery costs, because I have my clients pay for the groceries. They reimburse me for groceries. And since I got burned last week on a grocery bill, I'm going to put groceries into my costs now. And I went away from charging actually groceries in my costs, because if someone wants like steak and lobster and things like that, I was actually losing on that, because it's like, okay, you're buying these high-priced steaks, buying this high-priced lobster, and at the percentage that it was at, I was losing money on that. So I went away from that, because a lot of my menus are custom. Well, all my menus are custom. Like I don't just have a menu where people pick from. I like people to get what they want. Or a lot of times people just be like, hey, just do you. And so, you know, so I was really just like, okay, let me see what it actually is. I was thinking, okay, you know, groceries inflation is going up. You know, it's probably about 38%, you know. And I actually went yesterday and I was like, I'm sure it's probably be close to about 40. It was 42%, bro. 42%. At the beginning of the year, it's probably somewhere around 31%. A 10% increase in 6 months is rather wild. Someone DM'd me. I put that on Instagram. Someone DM'd me. They was like, yeah, it's up 13% year over year. And that's like, that is wild, right? Like, resources will always tell you the real, true lifeline and health of the country and the government, right? So there's resources like food, water, gas, like things that make the day go, and people to live. Like housing, housing is controlled by banks. Housing is controlled by a lot of different factors, but resources will always tell you where it's really at. Even the price of bottled water is going up. Like it's crazy out here. It's crazy. Take care of your chickens, right? Like Marshawn Lynch said, take care of your chickens. If you don't know what it means, oh well, sorry. You gotta figure that one out on your own. But talk to this company about doing virtual classes for them, teach people how to cook over a virtual class. They do like a lot of team building type stuff. So I'm trying to get that set up. And man, like that's gonna be a little something easy. That's like I'm mad. I should have said more, but I told them the price of $300 because it's only for an hour. Shows people how to cook. 10 to 50 people on a Zoom call, $300 an hour. So I can knock a couple of them things out. You hear me? Hey, nice little passive little hustle income right there. But also, like I say, God is funny. God is very funny. Because of this journey and what I want to do, like what my ultimate goal is, it's like I gotta get comfortable in front of the camera. I have to get comfortable talking to people. I have to get comfortable again, just talking in front of the camera and being, the showman in front of the camera. And I'm a laid back chill. I don't know if y'all can tell. I'm a laid back chill type of guy. Like I be chilling. And so I just gotta make it more comfortable in front of them. But I gotta get up and do some work. But this great weather, I keep looking out the window, man, it's great. Like I wish I can just be chilling at home all day long, go back to sleep or something, But let me get up. Knock this day out. So I'm get with you all. I'll show y'all what we're doing throughout the day. Trying to get better at this YouTubing all the time type thing and not just my dinner. So I'm gonna work on that. For y'all. I've been really trying to make sure I get videos out every week now. I'm on episode 5. And so when I started vlogging, I vlogged and then I got did a couple jobs in just to have content so I can put it out and kind of learn. Episode 5 is coming out and that's a dinner. And that was probably the beginning of, I think that was in April. And it's June now, right? So that's how far back I am. So I missed some weeks on doing some editing because I got busy. Editing really takes some time to really sit down, to really do it, to really get it right. And then upload on YouTube takes forever. So, but I found a little system that kind of works for me. And so I'm going to rock out with that. So I'm going to really try to be consistent on getting you all weekly updates. Not weekly updates, weekly uploads, right? But let me get to this work. Let me get chopping some veggies and getting some stock rolling. I'll get with y'all. Which one? The pancakes are pretty good.
if need be. I don't know what else we gotta do other than you said we put it in the skillet and butter based in it.
Yeah, so I like sit down, butter, sit down, outside, just.
Good job.
What you're done.
See nothing much?
Is your reworking done towards the end?
Oh shit. Wow. Ronnie, you're up.
Yo.
You're up next. You're up next.
Brian like rises from the delicate Undertaker every time.
Yes.
So while I was in Dallas, and I was in Shreveport, definitely went shopping in my mom's stuff. My mom's an event planner and wedding coordinator. I came home with a carload full of stuff, new plates, got some new dishware, do my family style stuff in. What's going on, everybody? I'm out here driving to Youngsville, Louisiana. It's right outside of Baton Rouge. About a 2.5 hour drive from New Orleans. So this is a uncle of a client. And the client who hired me she hired me for my very first job out here in Lafayette. She actually lives in Alaska, and hired me to come cook for her parents, and then now I'm cooking for her uncle for like their special day, whatever. And man, I always love when she hits me up, because it's always such like this. It's always a surreal moment, you know, like you messed with me back. You messed with me back when I had nobody. And now she still holler at me, you know, it's one of those things. I don't even charge her my full rate now. Like, you've been with me since the beginning, you know what I'm saying? It's the LOVE, and I charge her just a little, you know, my little base day rate, and come out here and do my thing for them. And I'm excited because I get to do an all French meal. So I love French cuisine. That's what I studied when I was in school, classical cooking, mostly French. And a lot of Creole and Cajun is all derivative from French cuisines and things like that. So it's all the same. But I'm doing a complete French menu. Very excited about that. And then my mom had called me earlier, and I called her back. And she was like, I can't wait to show you something. I got something to show you later on. She was driving, so she couldn't show me. But so I got something to show you later on. And I'm like, okay, you know, what is it? And it's funny because she said back when I was in high school, I had to do some poster board about my life and what I want to be, and, you know, coming up through the ages and what you want to be and stuff. And so when I went to college, I actually was a biomedical engineer major. Did nothing with that education. Went on to do, you know, corporate hotel and things like that. And so on there, she was saying, like, you know, at the bottom, like, my career, what I want to be and stuff. And I also put on there I want to be a chef. And I have no recollection of this whatsoever, like none whatsoever. But you know, it's just weird. Like, that's the thing. Like, it's something I've always wanted to be since I was younger. And again, I was just told not to do it because there wasn't any money in it, and blah 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 blah. And now look, you know what I'm saying, I'm on this path to be, you know, the best Chef St Erik I can be, you know, and wherever that leads to. And she said my birthday is coming up next week. I'll be 35. You know, I looked today and I saw what date it was, and I was like, damn, like, I got a birthday coming up. Like, this is a big birthday too. You know, those 30, you know, mid 30s is kind of a little monumental one. But and she said she was sending me a cookbook, which I can do my own recipes, put my own recipes in. And I'm just like, okay. So I guess I got to start my little cookbook now. You know what I'm saying? My ebook is out there with Drinker. Make sure you go get that, drinker.com. But yeah, that's it. Every time I come out this way, it's so surreal. Like, it's crazy. Like, just to think about how far I've come in 2.5 years. I was talking to one of Jay's best friends, Kiki, and she's a social media person, social media influencer and things like that. And I just was talking to her about social media, talking to her about the good and bad, and she was giving me some ideas. And it's wild that some ideas that she actually said were like some things I've been like, okay, like, I kind of know where I want to go with this, but I don't really know where I want to go with this. And she brought some ideas, and I was like, you know what, that's it, that's exactly it. And I'm gonna figure out a way to how to really, like, bring those things to life. But it's you know, just being on this journey from coming from corporate world, coming from, you know, it wasn't 9 to 5. It was I get there and I leave when I need to be there, and I leave when I need to be there. You know, if you ever been in the hotel world, you ever been in management in the hotel world, especially upper management, like, you understand, like, you're there until you're not needed, you know, especially you have departments under you. Like, you never know who's not going to be there. And I was one of those managers where it's like, yeah, I had supervisors under me, yeah, I had managers under me, but if something needs to be done, we got to get it done, you know? And because it's all a reflection on all of us, especially if we're a team, like, this all reflects on all of us, and we all got to do our part.
Do we get to know what's on the menu,
Yes.
or should it be a surprise?
See, so we are doing French today. So we're going to do some escargot. We're going to do a lyonnaise salad, French onion soup, duck confit with a little potato puree, some roasted carrots, and pears Bella Helen.
Sounds wonderful.
Malachi, Malachi, it's Malachi.